Everyone, I'm Rajan from Teachers Circle, and today we are going to see what is electricity, a very common chapter. My last video was on lens. I hope आपको काफ़ी help मिला होगा. If you have liked the video, please like, subscribe and share. Now, this is a very basic question. What is electricity? आप लोग घर पे हमेशा एक्सपीरियंस करते हो व्हाट इज़ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, बट हैव यू एवर थॉट कि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी किस वे में हमारा प्रोसेस होता है, और आप जब लाइट और स्विचेस और अदर अप्लायंसेस का यूज़ करते हैं तो हाउ दे एक्चुअली स्टार्ट, वी आर गोइंग टू सी टुडे. ओके, सो अ वेरी बेसिक फ्रॉम, आई विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम अ चार्ज. नाउ व्हाट इज अ चार्ज? as you know that an atom consists of an atom consists of number of charges. Let's suppose this is nucleus. I'm denoting nucleus by n. Now charge वो होता है that due to the movement of electrons around the nucleus we get current. We know that an atom consists of three things: electron, proton and neutron, in which electrons move around the nucleus so to get an electric. What is a charge? When we talk about charge, it is an intrinsic property by virtue of which it exerts an electromagnetic force. Now this was the definition. Now let me make you clear what is charge. We know there are two types of charges: positive charges and negative charges. Unlike your magnet chapter, which you have studied in your earlier classes like 7 and 8, what we have seen that like charges repels and unlike charges attracts. मैं बहुत ही बेसिक से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं. आपने क्या देखा था कि आपका चार्ज जो होता है वो दो टाइप्स के होते हैं, पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव चार्ज. और जैसे कि आपने मैग्नेटिज्म में देखा था, लाइक पोल्स रिपल्स एंड अनलाइक पोल अट्रैक्ट्स. सिमिलरली आप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी में भी आप सेम चीज देखेंगे, लाइक चार्जेस रिपल्स एंड अनलाइक चार्जेस अट्रैक्ट्स. Now, as I have said the definition, it is an intrinsic property by virtue of which it exerts an electromagnetic force. That was the definition. Now, what is the SI unit of charge? So, SI unit of charge is coulomb. Remember this. So, SI unit of charge is coulomb, denoted by C. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एक बहुत ही सिंपल चैप्टर है. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के यूजेस आप लोग एवरीडे लाइफ में हमेशा अपने घर पे करते हैं, बाहर भी देखते हैं, और विदाउट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आई वुड से आवर लाइफ इज इनकम्प्लीट. आजकल इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के बिना आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. देयर आर वेरियस मेथड फॉर जनरेटिंग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. सम ऑफ देम आर इको फ्रेंडली एंड सम ऑफ देम आर नॉट इको फ्रेंडली. नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट मच, लेट्स सी व्हाट इज करंट. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट करंट, or let's suppose what is electricity. Let's suppose what is electricity. Now electricity can be broadly classified in two parts. First one is your static and another one is your current. Now let me make you clear. There are broad classification of electricity, static and current, where static electricity is a kind of electricity जो आपका रबिंग होने से या फिर किसी दो पार्टिकल्स के स्ट्राइक होने से आपका वो स्टैटिक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट होता है. Whereas current electricity का डेफिनेशन आप सबको पता है. करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी क्या होता है? इट इज नथिंग बट व्हेन देयर इज अ फ्लो ऑफ चार्जेस, इट इज कॉल्ड करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. नाउ it would be more clear if I make you understand by giving an example of a static electricity. Let's suppose you have taken a pencil or a pen and you have taken a cloth, a plain cloth. Let's suppose this is negatively charged and this is positively charged. When you are continuously rubbing this pen to this cloth, what will happen? आपका जो negatively charged pen था, that will acquire the positive charge and the cloth will acquire the negative charge. That means there is a transfer of charges. Okay. करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आई हैव टोल्ड. नाउ व्हाट इज द एसआई? एज आई टोल्ड, करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपका क्या होता है? इट इज नथिंग बट द फ्लो ऑफ चार्जेस. दैट मींस वी कैन से one more thing, current electricity is denoted by A. We can say it is the flow of charges per unit time, where we are taking Q for charge. We can say Q is the short form of charge, or Q is taken for the charge, and where T is taken in time for second. Now, as we know, what is the unit of charge? The unit of charge is coulomb, and unit of time will be always in second. So we can say Coulomb second inverse is nothing but ampere. Coulomb second inverse is nothing but ampere, or we can say SI unit of current is ampere. And how we have got it? It's charge upon time, that is your Coulomb second inverse, or you can say Coulomb by second. This is how we can define. If the question is being asked what is 1 ampere, then you can say 1 ampere is nothing but it is the charge upon time, or you can say charge per unit time, that is 1 ampere. We will be moving towards our next part, that will be, we will be discussing broadly what is an electric circuit and how it works, different parts like resistance, voltage, and as we have seen current over here, different applications. And further from electric circuit, now I'm drawing a circuit over there. Okay, let's suppose this is positive terminal of the bulb and this is negative terminal of the bulb. I have connected a wire and here I have given a battery, and disconnected through a switch. This is the first one. Okay. Now in this diagram I am leveling each of them. I have drawn two diagrams, number 1 and number 2. In the first diagram you can see clearly that the positive terminal of the bulb is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the negative terminal of the bulb is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. And you can see the key over here, that means you can say switch is open, or you can say it is in the off position. This is your wire, this is your bulb. बहुत ही easily इसको समझेंगे हम लोग. How? Now we can say this is a incomplete circuit. Incomplete circuit. Why we are telling this? We are saying this circuit to be incomplete circuit just because आपका जो ये connection है it's still not completed, just because of the switch is off. In the second diagram you see ये जो आपका switch है ये आपका यहाँ पे closed है. That means you can say the switch over here is on. We will see that the bulb is glowing. The reason here, the electric current is passing through the circuit. एक complete circuit हमारा बना रहा है जिसके कारण हमारा यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हैं that the bulb is glowing. Very easy concept. What is circuit? If in a question it is asked to draw a electric circuit, then you can draw the easiest one where you can show a light or a bulb, a battery and a switch and a few wires. Moving to our next topic, that is your Ohm's law. Okay, before proceeding towards the Ohm's law, we should understand few of the symbols which are very necessary to know. बल्ब का सिंबल आपका ऐसा होता है, सेल, is like this, where this is a negative terminal, this is positive. Battery, this is battery. Resistance, this is resistance. Here you can say variable resistance. Variable resistance आपका कुछ नहीं, सेम आपका resistance जैसा होता है. There is a variable sign you can say. Next, bulb cell battery resistance and variable resistance. Then ammeter. You know what is the use of ammeter? Ammeter को क्यों यूज करते हैं? To measure current flowing in a circuit. We use ammeter. Ammeter का बहुत ही सिंपल सा सिंबल है, आप लोग याद रखें इसको. Denoted by A. Coming to voltmeter. Now voltmeter is used to measure what? Voltmeter is used to measure the potential difference across any conductor in a circuit. Now the symbol of voltmeter is also very easy. So these are few symbols which are very important to know when you are solving some of the problems of an electric circuit. Now moving to the Ohm's law. I hope आप सब लोग ने देख लिया होगा. Okay. So first I'm telling the definition of Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, the current flowing through any of the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across it, where the physical conditions remain same. This was the definition of Ohm's law. अभी इसको बहुत ही easily समझते हैं. Ohm's law आपका क्या होता है? As I have said that current is directly proportional to the potential difference across it. So we are saying V is directly proportional to I, or we can say V by I is equal to a constant. Constant. I'm telling later why we are taking constant over here. Or what we can say, V by I is equal to R, where R is your proportionally constant of resistance. ठीक है, ये आपका कांस्टेंट C को हमने रिप्लेस किया रेजिस्टेंस से. अभी आप लोग देखिए, वी कैन से V is equal to IR. This is your Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. Now we know the terms over here. V is your potential difference, PD. R is your resistance, and I is your current. We discussed. The question here is, what is this new term resistance? ये आपका जो न्यू टर्म है रेजिस्टेंस, ये क्या होता है एक्चुअली? लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू. किसी भी सर्किट में आप वायर्स का जब यूज करते हो तो वायर्स के अंदर देयर इज सम ऑब्स्टिकल जो फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को रोकने की कोशिश करता है. दोज ऑब्स्टिकल्स आर नथिंग बट रेजिस्टेंस. नाउ व्हाई वी आर सेइंग दोज ऑब्स्टिकल्स हैव रेजिस्टेंस? रिमेंबर, मैंने रेजिस्टेंस का सिंबल कैसा बनाया था? इट वाज समहाउ लाइक दिस. Now it is very clearly over here कि रेजिस्टेंस का मतलब होता है ऑब्स्टिकल इन अ पाथ, आपके रास्ते में कांटे, दैट इज रेजिस्टेंस. आइडियली हम लोग रेजिस्टेंस को कांस्टेंट पकड़ते हैं बिकॉज वी डोंट नो विच वायर हैज गॉट हाउ मच रेजिस्टेंस. नाउ वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग इन ब्रीफ व्हाट इज रेजिस्टेंस. नाउ रेजिस्टेंस का ऐसा यूनिट जो होता है, ऐसा यूनिट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस इज जनरल इज योर ओहम. SI unit of resistance is ohm. The name itself and the symbol of ohm is like this. I hope this must be clear, or else if you want to define more clearly, then we can say resistance is equal to V by I, where V is in volts and I is in ampere, or else you can say volt ampere inverse is equal to 1 ohm. Let's suppose in a question it is being asked that can you define 1 ohm? So how you will define 1 ohm? 1 ohm is nothing but volt ampere inverse. That means potential difference per amount of current flowing through it. That means volt by ampere. Few important thing to keep in mind before proceeding towards the numericals, that we have discussed current, right? Current is I is equal to amount of charge flowing through per unit time, where we have seen Q is in coulomb and time is in second. That means we here said coulomb second inverse is equal to ampere. Clear? Ampere को हम लोग A से denote करते हैं. Now the question here is, if suppose ampere has got different divisions, so we can say 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. Keep this in mind. And that's why giving a star mark over here. And again 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. ये बेसिक चीज था जो आप लोगों को दिमाग में रखना है. वी नो, डोंट फॉरगेट द चार्ज ओवर हियर. हम लोग मैक्सिमम टाइम क्या करते हैं, आफ्टर नोइंग ओम्स लॉ हम लोग बिल्कुल चार्ज के बारे में भूल ही जाते हैं. तो मैं और एक बार आप लोगों को याद दिला दूं, करंट इज इक्वल टू द अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज फ्लोइंग थ्रू एनी कंडक्टर and the time taken for it per unit time, you can say, where we have got coulomb per second, that is equal to ampere. Now we have defined 1 ampere in a question. If it is asked that what is ampere, 1 ampere, then you can say it is coulomb per second, where we showed to keep in mind always 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power 3 ampere, 10 to the power minus 3 ampere, sorry, and 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Coming to another one important part that we had discussed, let's suppose if from this equation, from this particular equation, we can say if you want to take out charge, what we will do, we will simply do current into time, from where we can get the charge. The question here is, as we have defined charge as an intrinsic property by virtue of which it exerts an electromagnetic force, where we don't know what is the value of an charge. यहाँ पे एक चीज आप लोगों को याद रखना है, always remember, मैंने सबसे पहले स्टार्टिंग किया था, आपका इलेक्ट्रॉन का जो चार्ज होता है दैट हैज गॉट द वैल्यू 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 कूलम. आई एम टेलिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रॉन. जनरली हम लोग चार्ज को जो है, यहाँ पे ध्यान दीजिएगा, चार्ज को हम लोग कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं. चार्ज जो है आपका दैट इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस एन ई. नाउ एक चीज यहाँ पे देखने वाला है, व्हाई आई हैव टोल्ड चार्ज इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस एन ई. नाउ थोड़ा देखिए यहाँ पे, आपका जो n है, दिस इज योर नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, दिस इज नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, एंड E is the value of one electron, that is 10 to 6, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And positive and negative is for, as I told you, the charge is only of two types, positive and negative charges. अगर किसी क्वेश्चन में आप लोगों को पूछा गया find the amount of charge passing through the electric circuit, then you can find by applying this particular formula, which is nothing but Q is equal to plus minus Ne, where N is your number of electron and E is your charge of an electron. I will brief you this particular problem by giving an example. Let's proceed towards the example. आप लोग इमेजिन करो, आप लोगों को एक इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट दिया हुआ है जहां पे आप लोगों को बोला गया है टू फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज फ्लोइंग थ्रू इट. दैट मीन्स n is given as, let's suppose n is given as what do you take, 2, and you know you will have to find out the amount of charge flowing through it, amount of charge flowing through it. What we know, how we can get out, how we can find out the amount of charge flowing through it, we'll simply use the formula I have discussed right now. Q is equal to plus minus Ne, where आपको एक चीज याद रखना पड़ेगा, और sometimes it is given in the question only, the value of one electron. आपने सिंपली यहां पे क्या करना है, n का वैल्यू आपका प्लस माइनस 2 है, E का वैल्यू आपने पता है 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 कूलम minus 19 कूलम. दिस इज द वैल्यू, 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 कूलम. नाउ ये बहुत ही बेसिक सा एग्जांपल था जो मैंने आप लोगों का कंसेप्ट चार्ज के बारे में क्लियर करने के लिए बताया. आई होप दिस वुड हेल्प यू अ लॉट. नाउ वी विल बी प्रोसीडिंग टुवर्ड्स फ्यू ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स वी शुड नो बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग टुवर्ड्स आवर न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम. We should understand what is potential difference across it. Although I have shown what is potential difference, but इसको थोड़ा अच्छे से समझ लेते हैं. Potential difference आपका कुछ नहीं है, क्या होता है? What is potential difference? Potential difference is your work done by the quantity of charge moved. we can say V is equal to W by Q, where W is your work done and Q is your charge. Now students, we know what is the value of work, what is the SI unit of work done, that is equal to joule, and Q you know that is coulomb. So we can say joule coulomb inverse or joule per coulomb is equal to volt. This is the clear-cut definition of voltage or potential difference. Else you can add another one thing, that SI unit of volt or SI unit of potential difference is volt, generally denoted by V. मैंने कहा था ना कि आपका ये वोल्ट मीटर का यूज कहाँ पे होता है? इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट में वोल्ट मीटर का यूज वोल्टेज को मेजर करने के लिए होता है। एग्जैक्टली तो मैंने यहाँ पे आप लोगों को वोल्टेज बता दिया। आई होप यहाँ पे आप लोगों को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा। स्पेशली इन यूनिट्स आप लोगों को थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है। आप लोग जस्ट इस फॉर्मुलेशन से ही आप डेफिनेशन बना सकते हो या फिर किसी भी क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे सकते हो। फॉर एग्जांपल आप लोगों को अगर क्वेश्चन पूछा गया डिफाइन 1 वोल्ट, देन हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू डिफाइन 1 वोल्ट? दैट इज very simple. You will say V is equal to W by Q, where W is work done and Q is your charge, where we know what is the unit of work done, that is equal to joule, and the unit of charge is equal to coulomb, where we can say joule coulomb inverse or joule per coulomb is equal to volt. This is how you can define 1 volt. This is clear. आज मैंने चार्ज कराया, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट कराया, 2 types of electric, static and current, and we have seen Ohm's law और आपका voltage and resistances. We have briefed electric circuit and different sum rules. I hope आपको ये वीडियो काफी हेल्पफुल लगा होगा। आप अपने जूनियर्स और अगर आपको कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है तो आप भी देख सकते हैं। I hope if you have liked this video, please subscribe, share and comment below. Thank you.